To learn more about your rising sign and to get support from others with your same rising sign, please visit accessibleastrology.com to join our rising sign education and support groups. In these groups, you will learn all about your personal rising sign and chart based on my unique perspective of astrology. This perspective comes from 13 years of research from working with thousands of clients and studying over 500,000 charts. You will also benefit from my years of experience leading support groups, as I will facilitate community healing and growth with others who share the same rising sign as you. If you want to learn more about your chart and be supported by others who share a very similar experience to you, please sign up at accessibleastrology.com for our rising sign education and support group sessions starting this spring of 2021. Sagittarius rising, welcome to your astrological outlook for the month of July of 2021. I hope your June went okay. You had those eclipses in your 1st and your 7th, which of course is a pretty big deal. And we're just coming off of the Saturn-Uranus exact square, the second one of the month of the year of 2021. For this month, we're going to focus on one transit that I think is the most important to focus on in your chart or in the charts, and that is about this Venus-Mars conjunction Leo. To get more information about that, be sure to listen to the general outlook for July, but also join the community where we're going to talk about this with a lot more depth and nuance. So what is this? So this is this Mars-Venus new cycle that's beginning in the sign of Leo this month, not until, though, first it messes with Saturn and Uranus. So this is kind of re-triggering the Saturn-Uranus square in your chart. So what does it mean that this new conjunction of Venus and Mars, this new relationship of Venus-Mars, happens in the sign of Leo in your 9th house? This means that there's this new understanding of your values. I think the 9th house is, when we have a strong 9th house, we tend to have a lot of courage to get in front of people and share with them what we know. Like my son is natally in my 9th house, so I have no problem getting on a podcast and sharing the information that I have. I'm not nervous. It doesn't scare me, nothing like that. I like teaching astrology. So that 9th house is what that is. It's about being able to share what you know. Sometimes you might publish a book under this energy, or you might give a lecture under this energy, or maybe you are in church or some kind of religious organization where you're actually leading prayer or something like that. There's so many ways this can look. Well, that is a really strong energy for you this month, Sagittarius rising, with that Venus, Mars in your 9th. And then we're going to have the Sun and Mercury shift into your 9th in Leo as well this month. Ultimately, Mars and Venus move into your 10th house, Virgo, where they hope to be refined. So it's almost as if, like, the metaphor I see here is you have this huge lecture that you're going to give at work, or this new change at work, or you were really bold and you left your job, or and you're ready to like go explore something or sign up for a new class that you can take to have a new job or a new sense of place in work, whatever that looks like. And then once that energy shifts into the 10th, then it's about refining it, right? So it's like you go up, you give this massive presentation at work. It's like, wow, you get buzzed and you're like, wow, excited. But then Mars and Venus into the 10th is like, okay, well, how do I refine that speech for the future? How do I refine how I'm showing up like that for the future of my job? So then it's really about cleaning up your public appearance and cleaning up that energy so that you're refining your work. And that's very strongly indicated with Venus and Mars in your 10th house in Virgo. So I'd say more than anything, though, for you, Sagittarius rising, there's so many complicated things happening this month, but more than anything, it's actually really advantageous for you to recognize how smart you are, and that we want to know what you have to say. Don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to share your thoughts and beliefs. That's very much the energy of July of 2021. And that refinement process at the end of it into August is also part of it. But don't be afraid to express yourself this month. Don't be afraid to get on any stage or any new walk into any new path, which brings you higher understanding, learning, and education that the 9th house represents. So I hope that this is a great month for you. It feels like a pretty good month for you this month, Sagittarius rising. So enjoy it, and don't be afraid to tell us what you know.